Hi, welcome to Otter Pop Culture. We are going to go over the movie called A Star Is Born, and today is it's been a little, it's been 3 or so days, maybe a week since I've seen the movie, so time to kind of collect of what I felt about it. Um, and I loved it. I thought it was so great. It's I thought the acting was great. I thought the Lady Gaga was just phenomenal. I thought that Bradley Cooper was good. I thought that the cinematography was amazing. The pace of the movie was great. It felt like it was a full movie. You know, like there was no moments that went too long. There's no moments that went too short. You know, if anything, I think actually no. I think the singing was actually no. I think the numbers were perfect. It was perfect length, enough to where you get the idea of the song and really get the emotion out of the whole scene. Um, so I'm gonna go through the highlights of what I thought was really great about the movie. Just so you know, there may be a lot of spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie, please go see it. It's really great. But so you know, spoilers. Here we go. So first of all, Lady Gaga's voice. It's been a while since we heard her voice because she did Joanne, and Joanne's great, and we got to hear her voice then. But it's been a while since she's released an album. She's been pretty focused on her like other stuff and just taking a break from being like releasing albums and everything. But so just hearing her voice again for the first time in a while, it was very refreshing. Um, she just it's interesting because you don't really, and like one of my friends were talking about it, we don't really like, you don't notice that it's her because she's completely stripped down. She has brown hair instead of blonde hair. She doesn't have her eyebrows done or anything. Like, she's completely stripped down. And so until you actually hear her sing, you don't really think about what it's Lady Gaga. You think like, oh, this is an actor or an actress, and then she sings like oh, Lady Gaga. Um, it also reminded me a lot of what was that movie? Eminem. It was 8 Mile. So it kind of reminds me of 8 Mile, and the slight chance that it lightly may go on along with with Lady Gaga's life story. Like, there's pieces of it that kind of reminds me of a thing, like especially with being a huge Lady Gaga fan. I used to like watch her like buy like her like documentaries and all her stuff that she was in, talking about her life, and seeing the little bits of pieces that she leaves inside her music videos, like Marry the Night. And I lightly kind of think that she kind of took, like, it kind of reminded me of a lot of pieces that she talked about in her life. So, like, for example, so her dad looks very similar to her actual dad. When you see it, like, especially she looks like the character of the dad that's supposed to be her dad in Married Tonight. If you remember that one snippet of where they're splashing through different scenes, and she's pushing up a piano. She's pushing a piano up a stairs, and her dad's like helping her pull it from the upside. And you see her. He's like in the over like suspenders and everything. Like, very, very, very typical Italian dad, you know. And it's funny because the exact dad that's in a Star Is Born literally looks exactly like the same guy. Maybe it might be, probably not, but it's just interesting how those kind of flow the same, especially when there's a scene where she's literally pushing a piano up the stairs with that dad. So it makes me wonder, is like, did she think like, let's put a little spin to like the way that we tell the story, especially since from what I understand, it's not really going along the like details with the other one with the Barbara Streisand. Okay, Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper was good. I've always seen Bradley Cooper as a good actor. I feel like he's always been a good actor. So that was kind of the given. And I was like, this is great. He was a perfect drunk. He really, like, everything about it was just like, ooh, he's really pulling forward for this part. I didn't really care for his voice. I felt like his voice was very gritty, and I know that he's using a voice like that he's inspired from somebody that I couldn't remember the story, but something about like somebody that lives that's like he got inspired from that voice. Like, I'm gonna copy your voice to do this character, and it. I mean, for the look of him, the voice matches the look, but I felt like it was just like, I just wanted to see you smile. Like, it was just like, it was very just, it's just gritty. I wanted him to like kind of clear his throat kind of thing. It reminds me a lot of like Alaska when after you hear her voice for a while. Alaska is a drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race. Anyone that doesn't know, who has that hi, and I'm really excited. Like, that's how she sounds like. It sounds like she has a cold and she just needs like to clear her throat. And she's recognized that before. She's pointed that out. But I felt like he sounded like that. Where just like I kind of want like. I appreciate the vocal change, but I wish that he kind of clears. And they just wanted me to clear his throat, you know. Another thing I liked about it is that they really pushed into the addiction, like alcohol addiction, drug addiction, and all that stuff like that. They really pushed for that kind of like understanding what it was. And I thought that was really great to appreciate, especially seeing how it is from the inside. So, because I see a lot of people that just don't understand, and there's a battle between like it's their fault and it's a disease and all this stuff like that. There's a lot of thoughts into and opinions into what addiction is. So it was great to see a example of one. So that was actually pretty accurate from going off of what I've learned. So let's see. I have a little list over here. The ending, the best songs I like, honestly, was Shallow was really, really great. I'm so glad I did not listen to the album before it came out. Before I went to go see it. I definitely suggest you go see the movie first and then listen to the album. It just gives you more impact when you hear the song first as you're watching it being performed. I think that song was great. Heal Me, I actually really like it. It reminds me of actual Gaga. Actually reminds me of Cure. And it was really good. That one and the last song, which is heartbreaking, especially with the ending, was just so heartbreaking. And the song kind of just drifted into that kind of like thought of what was going on. Shangela and Willem were really great. They had a great chemistry with each other, especially with Lady Gaga, especially with Bradley Cooper. It was really cute to see Willem flirt with Bradley Cooper and like have him kind of bounce it off. I also like the fact that Shangela was in it. I don't remember her having a huge role. The way that they made it seem like she had a huge role, like some dialogue or something, which I don't remember seeing that. But it was a good role, nevertheless. I think I'm just blown away by Lady Gaga and her performance. I always thought that I've known people that said like, oh, she's gonna be like a Madonna, where she's good at music, not really good at like anything else. Like going outside of doing acting, like she's not gonna really do that well. And I never really heard her do any acting, and then just seeing her do it, it was really, really good. I'm very impressed. She can literally be an actress and a singer. Like she's pretty much. I would say that she's iconic level. Like, she's an icon. And I think that she's proven that definitely through this movie, definitely through everything that she's done in her career. I felt like the album was a perfect, it was, I'd like to call it the Joanne Part 2. And I felt like it's just like Joanne Part 2 featuring Bradley Cooper, and it was really cool. It was really nice to hear her sing again, and hopefully this will definitely, just like her Oscars coming. Like, honestly, once I saw the trailer, I was like, where's her Oscar? Where's her fucking Oscar? And I think she's gonna get it. I completely think she's gonna get it. So that's it. So what you think about the movie, tell me what you think your favorite songs were, and I will see you guys later for another movie. Thank you guys. Bye.